the room. You're tearing me apart. Oh, I like that. I started to become a fan of these, like, lens reflections. Oh. Yep, there it is, creator's block. Oh, that's a cool effect. The door's gone, too. Oh, there it is. House is not looking so good these days. What's through here? Ooh, I can see through the walls. Except I'm outside of the walls. Ooh, I'm some kind of speedrunner. Going outside of the boundaries. That was a cool effect, actually. I really like that. They must have had to have mapped the frame of vision to, like, be able to link up with certain tags. So, like, it's always charting where your vision cone is, and then when the right angles get mapped properly, then it goes, alright, it's time to, teleport things around and, like, reorient the geometry around you. It's a cool effect. I like what that does. It really makes you feel claustrophobic sometimes. Feel completely out of control what's going on. Oh, did I see a... There's like a room on the other side of that. Or something. Maybe it's just lanterns. I can't really tell. Have you played Antechamber? More explicit puzzles? Trippy? Yeah, oh, I absolutely have. Antechamber's freaking awesome, actually. One of my favorites in years. Nothing in there. Restless Memories. Huh? No, I wanted to go in there, actually. Ill Recollections. Is this the same room that exploded before? Oh, it's on the ceiling now. Never mind. It's not. Light switch? Ah, that's better. This game's fucking great. I love it. Hug time. Aw. You guys are nice. You should all have hugs. What's this? Oh, another note. Dangling Dread. Patient... Thirsty? Is that what that says? Furry leeches. Afraid to look up. Oh, is he, like, draining the blood out of the rats? Ugh. Nasty. Yeah, I do like the game. I think it's really good. I'm just talking about some of the artistic stuff behind it because I'm really into the whole game design perspective on things. Oh, look, it's more books. I hope I don't give the wrong impression. It sounds like I have done that a little bit, so my apologies. So far, I have a very, very high opinion of this. I'd be surprised, actually, if I changed my mind too much at this point. I think I've played enough to get the idea that they've got a pretty high standard going on. It's probably not going to just drop off all of a sudden. Oh, the picture changes. Oh, look, the shadows behind me now. Well played. Yeah, that was very subtle, actually. They don't often do stuff like that with shadows. Not as effectively as that, so well done. Alright, where to this time? Last time we went right, I think, so this time we go left. Red light. We're in the red light district. Oh, the door's not shut. Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything unsafe to go on in a house like this. I'm looking forward to, and hopefully this is where we're headed, the eventual unceasingly descending elevator. I would like for it to go down below the lowest low. Oh, shit. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I can see the elevator shaft. Can I see anything else cool in there? It looks like there's actually a little bit of a collision issue that I could maybe take advantage of. Probably because of the sliding door, actually. They've got to leave a bit of a gap. That's cool. I love stuff like this. So then what if I find my way into this crevice, right? Like right about here. And then I grab and pull the... Oh, I don't think I can move the door anymore. You don't have to put on the red light. The red light was just, I think, because the door wasn't shut all the way. Wait, it does let me move it still. Hang on, I'll try that again. Pretty sure I can go out of bounds using something like this. I just got to be on the right side of the door. Maybe, actually, maybe I could grab it, and then... No, I didn't want to push it all the way back. It's really hard to determine which direction pulls properly. Here it is. No, pull it toward me. Nah, alright. Might just be a bad idea. We're having such a good time, please don't destroy the game. Sorry, I just can't resist when I see stuff like that. I don't know what I would gain from it anyway. I would probably just break the save file and have to do a bunch of it again anyway, so that's just... Yeah, you're right, it would be a bad idea. Is this where the bathtub's filled with blood? Oh. That's weird. Usually bathtubs are filled with blood. Silent floaters. They clog the drains. Fur in the water. No baths for me. That sucks. I love baths. I mean, I take showers like 100% of the time, but I like the idea of baths. What's going on here? Oh, it's that painting again. Now I'm starting to actually appreciate the triggering of certain responses from putting those certain paintings in certain places. So I'm going to guess what's going on here is we're deep within the labyrinth of our character's mind. And each time we see one of those paintings, it's actually eliciting what's supposed to be our memory of the place we put that painting in reality, meaning in the house at the beginning that we got to look through. I bet these doors were scripted. I wonder if I close it, if the next one is still going to be bricks. Nope. Alright, so they actually wanted you to just walk in and walk back out again. Fair enough. Oh, my dog is a very useful hug source right now. I'm sorry. I can't be everywhere at one time. I wish I could, though. Easy to forget. Is that the only message you're sending me? Yeah, it looks like it. Locked door. I'm gonna guess all the other... Oh, okay, there's only the two there. This door will not be locked, though, because reasons. It's very dark. I will go towards this very aptly placed light switch. Things will now happen. No? Oh, I thought they were trying to trigger me in one. What if I turn the lights back off? I could be the only person that decided to come down here with the lights off. Nah, it's not even necessary anyway. There's like a lot of depth of field effect happening. It seems unnecessarily so. Like off in the distance, you can see how blurry that is off there. You should probably be able to see a little bit better at that range. It's not that far away. Lights go off on their own. No, that's probably true too. Oh, here we go. We got burning awake. Oh, what? I think that effect was supposed to happen there, but I think I was touching it or something, so it broke. I would expect that probably that effect was meant to happen on all the canvas. Last time I tried to play the piano, my poor deceased wife was not too thrilled. Oh, jeez. I'll just keep hitting chords, I guess. Where are we going with this? We're gonna set up... Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is actually kind of sentimental and weird. No. Oh man, I can push them around too. There's something kind of magical and fantastic about this. And I mean it like more in the literal sense of fantastic. Huh. Oh, this is her trying to play the piano with her hurt hands. And then every time it hits the wrong chord, everything falls back down. It's like a suspension of reality for a second when everything floats. That's actually really well made. Guys, we've got to give props to this developer for this writing, because this is actually fucking brilliant. This is so subtle. Nobody writes things this subtle anymore. Who even uses pacing to that degree these days? Oh, the whole piano got fucked. Whenever anybody's in a horror game these days, it's always complete dread and terror for the 100% full experience. The fact that they can take a moment and go, let's back this up a second, and let's talk about, you know, some of the majesty and the good moments of life, it serves to counterpoint the dark moment better. Sometimes you gotta be reminded of the good stuff before the bad stuff has more impact. That's my professional over-analysis of that moment.
At first, I was lost as to how. Then I sawed it off with a handsaw.
What?
Boiled it. Then put the bone in a mortar.
Thanks very much, Darth Cylon,
Was
for your subscription.
Done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
Just for a split second, I looked away and I missed the first line. Oh, this candle is floating sideways and burning. What did he say? Whose hand did he cut off? I'm sorry that I just talked over that voice acting. That's my bad. Is this table just floating, or is this not even a table? Oh, it's more of that canvas that melts when I touch it. Was that his leg that he said he did that with? Oh, there's another note. Get table. Table. I'm gonna need you to please back off. I'm trying to do work here. Thank you. Dangling dread, patient thirsty, furry leeches, afraid to look up. Okay, I think we already got that one, actually. He ground up his wife's hand. The trombone pop-up kind of blocked it off. YouTube's gonna be pissed. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. That sucks especially hard because it's like a seminal moment in the storytelling too. Like one that actually reveals some of your character's intentions in a way that they haven't really spelled out up until that point. So I hear that that's kind of shitty. Alright, so was that the only set of candles there? That seems to have been a trend that I've noticed so far. Whenever there's a set of candles around, you light them all and then a thing happens. But I only see the one set this time. It's too bad there's not some like secret trap doors and stuff around. Just find a little cubby holes to go doing some exploring inside of. Yeah, I think that's all that's here. Alright, well I trust there'll be more when I go back up. Maybe a lot of them fell on the ground is also an option. Can you turn off the sub sound and leave the graphic or something? I could actually turn off the graphic. I don't think I can turn off the sound without doing stuff. I mean, I could do all of it if I really try, but it would require resetting things later. Oh, is this... Oh, there's 6 items before we've reached our climax. This is also an element of good storytelling, giving the player a subtle, or perhaps, I mean, I don't know how subtle this is because I played a lot of games, so all of a sudden this stuff appears very apparent to me. But if you're not paying close attention, you might not see the trend appearing at first, and maybe I'm even wrong here, but generally when you can see the story being plotted out in some sort of markers, it gives you a better sense of where the spacing is and the pacing for the moments to happen. So I'm getting the impression that we're 2/6 or 1/3 of the way through the game. Hey, thanks very much, Prom Squad Josh. Welcome to the quarry, my friend. Let's get some T-Tours in chat, please. I mean, you could say to a very nebulous degree that these notes on the walls are kind of functioning in the same way, but these we don't have a marker that says there's going to be this many. This one we've got these empty, or not openable. You get the idea. Oh, I need to now apply something to this canvas. I knew this. It's morphing again. Oh, wow. I feel like the end result of this is I'm painting myself as, like, Satan, basically. And I'm committing these horrible acts to create the motivation that also creates the actual image or something like that. What if you fail? Yeah, what if I don't get to the completion of my project? I don't know. Portrait is going to be of his wife and will be literally made out of his wife's body parts. We'll see. That also sounds possible. That actually might be even a better way of looking at things, that he paints his wife as Satan or something, and then it transforms into her at the end. Because he's got such deep-seated resentment that she died. Because he's incredibly narcissistic. All the doors have gone again, and all the walls are painted with graffiti. Yeah, he's so narcissistic that he can't see past the fact that the world isn't all about him.
You fucking took it from me! My gift! I want it back, you hear me? I will bring you back! Drag if I have to! I will make it right, honey, I promise! I will make you right!
So her accident caused the artist not to be able to paint anymore. Or be able to produce art anymore, I guess, because of the emotional impact? That seems likely. Wait. Oh. What is this material? It's like black ooze. Oh wow, that's cool looking. Wait, I want to actually look at it, but the freaking lens filter keeps changing the color scheme. Oh,
Doc,
gauze?
cut the crap and tell me how bad it is. No! It can't be her! She looks like a corpse!
Oh god, that's sad too. Yeah, somebody said, what if she was his muse? And then because of his vanity, that's all that he cared about in her. She gets disfigured, and he has no motivation to continue to be inspired. And then he spirals down too, and loses his mind. I could see that also being a likely option. Oh wow. That's a cool image, actually. What's going on? Is she, like, clinging to me? What's happening right now? I don't think there's deaths in this game, right? So, like, I don't know what that was all about. Oh, her music playing was helping him paint. Yeah, you're right. That is totally true. Huh. Yeah, that's probably a lot more likely than what I just said, actually. See, this is always here. There's always one of these in the corner. Whenever we see some of this, there's always a little of that. Alright. I can't wait to see what's behind the chain door. We've been trapped in this labyrinth for mostly the whole game, too. It sucks that I don't get to go back to reality for a while. Maybe that's going to be the way that we cap off the end of the experience. We return to reality for a second to see the damage we've done or something like that. But I wanted to see what was behind that one door that was, like, all corrupted looking. Oh, did I turn on the lamp, which turned on a light over here? Yeah, I didn't... Oh, look at that. The light shows you that that's in the corner. See, that's so good. This developer has got some serious writing chops in a way that I don't ever see anymore. Coming in. Heard a little bit of bang-a-ranging on the one of these windows or something like that. What's over here? I like how he's looking like what's off in the distance, and through there is the terrace doors, or I think that's... I think there's something out there? I don't know. Guess we're meant to just walk back out again, huh? Oh, there's a flask here.
Looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all.
Right, so the alcoholism probably took place rather quickly. Look how detailed that texture work is, my goodness. I can't believe this game is $10 on Steam. Like, the amount of production value that went into this is just staggering to me. I didn't say terrorist doors, I said terrace. Guys. Oh, look at the kitty! That's so cute! The little watermelon kitty cat. I like that. Oh. Oh, you. You big huggable demon, you. Always lurking just outside of our field of vision. Waiting for the moment to strike. Oh, you. Oh, cool. I love when people stack up furniture like that. I don't know why, but it just looks so interesting to me, all the shapes. There's an actual artist that's done installation work like that. And there's an artist that deconstructs shapes, like sort of an abstract installation artist, and she does this stuff where, like, she'll make what looks like an explosion that's suspended in the air with all these little particles, and it'll be like bits of burnt embers and, like, you know, bits of wood and various things like that, all hung from the ceiling at completely, like, different levels, and I don't know, it just looks so freaking cool. I can't imagine what that would be like to walk through. Some of them are really big, too. Like, really large in scope, which is just so impressive to think about spending the time to hang, like, thousands of little bits of a thing. I feel like this is the way forward. Oh, there's also... She's coming through the door or something. Let's go over here for a sec. Not that I'm running away or anything. Oh, really? Oh, come on. I wanted to see what that was all about. Is this the full game? It's hard to say exactly. It's on early access, so I'm not really sure where this is going to end. Like, if it was completed, then I'm not sure why it would still be on early access, but I don't know actually why they... or how that exactly works. There might be a process of vetting before it's allowed to just be on Steam properly. Oh, coin? Why did I took it and it dematerialized, but why? It's not in the bottom left corner like the other ones. Oh, there's another coin. Or token or something. Is there one in each drawer and I didn't see the... No. Must be some reason for those. Oh, they're not coins at all. They're pieces on the board. Freaking checkers. Okay, I feel really dense right now because that was actually super obvious. So I put the checkers back together. Is there a reason for doing so? Oh, there's one. Got it. Now what? Is this the puzzle? I don't see what the puzzle is here. They're definitely all on the board now. I guess I'll just presume that doing that opens something somewhere. I don't like ambiguous stuff like that. Maybe it's not ambiguous and I just haven't seen the right thing yet. I was thinking maybe one of these drawers would open, but that's like... doesn't make any sense, really. What's going on in here? Oh, the light got a lot brighter when I went in. Maybe that made the door open or something. I didn't even look yet. It's those glasses again. It feels silly to say, but I kind of appreciate the fact that... Oh, that's cool. The whole game hasn't involved quite as much, like, really dense, text-heavy reading stuff. I mean, I don't mind, but, like, at the same time, I'd rather learn the story through seeing than by reading. But I think a little bit of introducing the narrative is totally fine, and I think they actually rode the line really well for that. That's just my personal preference, anyway. I know a lot of people don't care at all. You play games like Zafe House Diaries and, what's that one, Sunless Sea. Actually, it's surprisingly funny that I mentioned both of those, considering they both have Z conventions in them. Like, very heavily use words with Z's in them. The Sunless Z, Zafe House Diaries. Oh, hey, K-Board. I actually was hoping that you might stop by for this one, because this seems like it might be up your alley. It has a very Gone Homey vibe to it, only obviously like a psychedelic, insane horror game, obviously, and not like a touching story in the same way, but the presentation reminded me a bit of Gone Home, and I know how much you love that, and I love it as well. Okay, so I've gone in circles now. I'm guessing we're gonna do a... Oh, no, I thought we were gonna do a Zelda's in the Woods. I gotta go backward. Are these books just hanging in the air? Okay. Somebody must have found their way into the freaking Tesseract again. Damn it. That was just a really silly doll. Oh, cool! It's like that one Korn video with Jonathan Davis in the dark room full of light bulbs. Oh, there they go. You couldn't have let them fall on the ground completely. I wanted to see them bounce a bit. Alright, guess we're done with that room. Lightning strikes the house. Oh, somebody's got knives. I guess there's some mercury here. Oh, cool. What is this? What are you doing? Huh? What is happening in this room? Everything's covered in ink. I think there's something angry over here, maybe. It's locked. Fine. You're no fun. Come on out and play. You can talk such a big game. I'm trying to open it. Screw you then. You can still hear the door slamming through. Okay, I guess it hasn't unloaded that segment yet. More cigar boxes, more glasses cases. Oh, this one's locked. Why would that one be locked? I don't think I've hardly ever run into any of these that have been locked. Just the one in my studio. It's so idyllic in this room. Also, wow, look at that freaking lighting sconce. Is that blown glass for that entire circle? Wow. Very impressive. Oh, cool lights! That's so pretty.